Centralia Panthers Coaches Corner, a service of First Heritage Bank, Blue Valley Technologies, and Wanklin Oil.
This new year, you deserve better. Better internet, better speeds, and better service from a company that gives back to your community. Sign up for Blue Valley Technologies Fiber Internet and get 3 months free. Already a customer? Try a faster speed for 3 months at no extra cost. For more details, visit us at bluevalley.net or call 877-876-1228. Happy New Year.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in the field. In addition to propane and diesel, they also offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local communities that we serve. We make loans to local families and businesses. These loans generate the dollars which empower our local community. Invest in our community by banking with us. We're an equal housing lender. First Heritage Bank in Centralia, Corning, Seneca, and Vermilion. Member FDIC. Online at 1hbank.com.
Welcome into the Centralia Panthers Coaches Corner program. Joined today with Nick Evans, head coach of the boys team. Coach had one game last week and ended up beating a pretty solid Doniphan West team there on the road. How do you feel that your boys played in that one? I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Wasn't going to be easy, but most importantly came out with a win.
You know, every night in the TVL is just, you got to play well. I can't sleepwalk through any games because that's when you get beat. And Doniphan West, we knew that they'd be tough, and we knew we had to cover the three-point line. Their guard really good, and so they ran our defensive plan exactly how we wanted to for the most part. And we started pretty good on offense. After the quarter got a little stagnant, but we did well enough in the first 2.5 quarters to handle that. But that was some points of emphasis in practice to look at and work on. So I thought they did well.
You had a chance then, obviously only the game on Tuesday, a chance to be in the gym and just get some practice time in. How valuable is that here late in the season as we're looking forward to, Sub-State just here in a couple weeks?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like you've had a ton of practice. I mean, we have 3 games this week. We have 3 games next week, just like everybody else. We're not unique in that. It's just, it's different. You feel like you don't get a lot of practice, so when you have the opportunities to do that, you kind of you look at, we're doing good in this category, we're getting better in this category, we need to improve in this category, and I think the guys are doing a good job of recognizing, like being honest with their assessment and our assessment of what our team is and what they are, and then working on those things. They're not going to fix it from last Tuesday till today, but it's small progress that we see as coaches that they're trying to improve that.
And you use the word progress in there, and something we talked about early in the season is just, 1% better every day. And I wanted to ask you about something I've seen you've done this year, and that's your Champ of the Week in practice. Kind of, explain how that idea came about and how much more, I'll say competitive or fun that makes your guys' practices.
So I'm sure other people do it. Me and my assistant kind of talked about, our drills and practice in the past have always been, there's always a winner and there's always a loser, and it's you're not with the same person all the time, so it's always competitive. But we thought about, since we changed it up so often, every single drill is a win. Like, you could win or you could lose, and we figured you might as well take that to another level, and every time you win something, you get a tally for winning. So every time they win a drill, which is every drill is a competitive. It's rare that we do a drill and it's not, we're keeping score and there's a time limit and, those things. So we figured we might as well take it to another level, and every time you finish a drill, we would add it. We have, we're scoring it, the coaches are, and then we have managers that kind of help out at other baskets, and you get a point for winning. So the guys really like that, and they get to hold their WWE belt, and it just makes it a little more, it's fun. It's lighthearted, it's fun, but the guys really embrace it, and they want to win. So it just is another opportunity to teach competitiveness.
I think, I was chatting with a coach the other week about how do you make practices fun and keep them engaged. And like you said, at the end of the day, every drill, you either win or lose because that's how the game of basketball is too as well. And instilling that throughout the week, I think, is a pretty interesting approach to take it. And hopefully you're getting a lot out of it. And last one here for you, Nick. You talked about it, a busy week this week, Riverside on Monday, and then coming up Frankfurt as well as Lynn. So, a lot of opportunities to get better. What do you want to see from your team this week?
Just the same thing. I want to see us do a better job of trying to complete a full game. I don't feel like we've completed an entire game this year yet. We'll have moments of really, really good, and then we'll have moments of that wasn't as great. So we're just trying to, and that's what the goal of any team is, to try to always play that perfect game, which never happens, but that's always the goal at the end of it. So just trying to play a little more level and a little more not up and down. And so that's kind of been our thing all year, is we're up and down, and the guys know that we're kind of up and down and up and down. And so I'm just trying to level out a little bit more and stay a little more level, as opposed to being so dramatically up and down.
Yeah, finding that consistency here, playing those full 4 quarters like you talked about, I think so important as you get into this back half of the season. Again, talking with Nick Evans, head coach of the Centralia boys basketball team. Nick, I've appreciated your time all season this year. I look forward to doing it probably one more time before Sub-State and bumping you into hopefully here in a week or two.
Yeah, thanks, Max.
Centralia Panthers Coaches Corner, a service of First Heritage Bank, Blue Valley Technologies, and Wanklin Oil.